So welcome to the LSV. We've just had an incredible game here. Leigh Leopards 21, Toulouse 20 in Golden Point extra time. Chris, breathe.
I was going to say, and breathe. Wow.
I mean, what happened there? I mean, first half you were cruising, absolutely cruising. Your edges were working really well. 2 tries for Charlie, obviously one for his senior. As good as it could have been the first half, probably should have had more points.
That's it. First half, I thought we commanded the game, played really well. I said dominated. Should have had more. Should have sealed it up in that first half.
And then, of course, you know, Toulouse's try. I thought that one in the first half took some scoring.
Yeah.
I mean, took it really, really well. But even at that point, you just couldn't see Toulouse in that game, could you?
No, you couldn't. I say fair play to him. Really, fair play to him coming back in that second half. It was, it was bloody hard.
It was very hard work, mate. There's no doubt about it. And again, you know, we've seen it all season. Bradford, we've seen York, and we've seen Toulouse again here today. They just don't know the beat. They keep going. I mean, from a Leigh Leopards perspective at half-time, it's like you stayed in the changing rooms. I mean, that second half performance from Leigh was so stagnant. Yeah. It was untrue.
There was nothing created at all. So whether we took our foot off the gas or what, but we just allowed Toulouse to actually control the game.
Yeah.
And it just came at us set after set.
Yeah, and you rode your luck as well in the second half. I mean, we've got to give credit where credit is due to Benjamin Laguerre. I mean, he scored a nice brace in that second half. And, of course, they had one short off as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
You did seem to be riding your luck in the second half. I don't know what it was. Your attacking flair just seemed to desert you in the second half. That was gone. And then the amount of field possession that they had, supposedly, if you're going to take anything out of that game, your defence was quite resilient.
That's it. That's it. The only thing we can take of that second half was defence.
Yeah.
So they stood up to a lot, but yeah, Toulouse, credit to them. They were really good that second half.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I was sat with Steph, and he was disappointed with the amount of, the 6 again situation. Yeah. There's a few where, even I've got to confess, I think the one on the far side with Charlie on tackle 5 looked as though it should have been a 6 again. There was a few of those in the game. Do you think you were unlucky on the penalty count?
Yeah, like I said, the 6 agains, I think we only got 1 in that game then. Well, like I say, with Charlie down, the 5th tackle, down in the corner, it was definitely being held down and just allowed it to play. So
it was an incredible second half, and of course that penalty that allowed Toulouse to tie it up at 20 points apiece. I mean, we couldn't really see it because the ball was miles away from where we were, but it looked as if it was for a shot off the ball.
I wasn't sure because I thought it was for dragging him out of play, and they got a penalty for that. But they said it was dragged back to a previous play. So I completely missed it. I was following the ball.
Yeah, and of course the yellow card that was given against Brogan.
Yeah.
Again, I'd be interested to see that on the TV because clearly. Ashelbot, who I thought had a phenomenal game. I've got to say, Ollie Ashelbot, he was without doubt their most offensive player throughout the game. Every time he had the hands on the ball, your defence just seemed to be a bit bamboozled with him, but he clearly had his foot behind the line, so of course it was a tap on the 20. Brogan's hit him. It'll be interesting to know on the TV where the whistle comes in on that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I wasn't sure how like I said, that penalty went. Because as soon as he went in, Ashelbot went down, he lifted his arms up. I thought that, it was a high tackle that he just couldn't collect him. So I need to watch that one back again.
Yeah, and we've got to give Shorrocks a lot of due. I mean, that is the last kick of the game, isn't it? If he slots it over, it's golden point. Yeah. If he misses, it's game over and Leigh win. Showed a lot of bottle. It was a good kick.
Yeah, well, he's kicked great tonight already. So as soon as that went out there, I didn't see him missing, but like I say, a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
To do that, like I said, to tie it up, 4 seconds to go, that kicks it. And they say he tied it up 2020.
And of course, Gareth O'Brien's gum shield behaved itself tonight, and he was in the right position to get your golden point at the end. I mean, I was saying to Steph, go early. As soon as that play the ball was given, a new set of 6 for Leigh. I was so happy that it might have been play 2. I think it was play 2.
I thought it'd go straight away. Penny ran it in.
Yeah.
Grabbed a few more metres, then straight back to Gaz. And who do you want better on? With the boot there is Gareth O'Brien.
Sigh of relief time, mate. Sigh of relief time. Big 2 points. It feels like that. Just feels like a big 2 points for Leigh Leopards.
That's a relief for us now.
Yeah.
Like I said, we just needed a few more points on the board just to just get a bit of confidence now, and then get some players back the next couple of weeks and take it from there.
I mean, look, we've seen what Huddersfield have done to Wigan earlier on in the day, so you can't take anything for granted. Warrington have still got to go to Leeds tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that said, Warrington, the way they've been playing this season thus far, you've got to be better than that when you go to the HJ next week.
Oh, definitely better than that next week. I say we play like that next week at the HJ, then I say the way we were defending against Toulouse, that's not going to help us at all. it'll be, I say, a much bigger, better performance for next week, I think.
Well, rumour has it Derek's turned the heating off because the amount of steam coming out of the Leigh Leopards changing room at the minute with Adrian Lamb is quite a lot. Look, bottom line is, again, great day out here at the LSV today. Brilliant win for Leigh, 21 points to 20. If you like your rugby league close, it was a bit too close for comfort if you're a Leopard, there's no doubt about that. But the Leigh Leopards, they get their second win of the season.
Second
win of the season, I can count. And as for Toulouse, again, a very spirited performance in defeat. We will be back with the Leopards crowd next week at Halliwell Jones. But thanks a lot, Chris Valentine, for his time.
Thanks,
and we'll see you for more instant reaction very soon. Bye for now.
Right, so here we are, instant reaction from the Wakefield York game. Don't think we played very well today, I don't think. Still got the win though, so good teams always win. Lucky for Johnson and Pratty for getting them tries. What else do you think, Anna?
Well, I think Pratt was very, very awesome.
Sienna, what do you think?
I think Johnson was amazing.
Yeah.
He's got 2 tries.
And he's got 2 tries.
I'm not quite sure. I'll have to watch it back on the Max Jowett yellow card. I think it kind of simultaneous myself, but a bit far away, so I can't really tell.
Dodgy calls by the ref.
Yeah. I think ref was shocking. Both sides getting absolutely silly decisions wrong. Just shows by the amount of captain's challenge that was successful in the game.
York were really good, to be fair. They threw everything at us, didn't they?
They did. They had a
I'd tell you what, it's 16-14 with 8 minutes of a yellow card left. It was squeaky bum time. Like I really feared the worst, but we came through it, fought for the storm, defended like absolute Trojans. To be fair, that's one thing our defence was good all game. And then that try from Johnson was just, it looked unbelievable from where I was sat. Like he dodged, he swerved round, and then Pratt finished it off, made it comfortable in the end. But I mean, the score was comfortable, but it was anything but a comfortable performance. So fair play to York. They were absolutely class, a side of absolute veterans, and you know, we just hung on in there, and that's the sign of I'd like to say champions, but obviously I won't say that just yet.
It could be coming next time with the new signing we've got. I'm sure we'll have more thoughts about that on Tuesday night. So from York, good night, God bless, and
Adios.
see you later.
Say bye, girls.
Bye.
Well, I really don't know what to say about that one. Well, I do, but we have a no swearing policy on here on Super League Raw. That was, from Wigan, that was absolutely atrocious. I've never known such poor discipline from Wigan like that. It was lazy high tackles that were coming in, getting caught offside. The captain's challenge was an absolute waste that we did, and just we had no attempts. But I am going to say for Huddersfield, they was doing the kick chase, which was absolutely fantastic, and winning them the game. They just outplayed us, they outmuscled us. We had nothing to answer for them. Wigan were just very, very poor, and you know, I'm happy in some ways for Joel and for Greg and for Ryan there for getting the first win. It's not easy going to Wigan to do that. I think it's been since 2019, as the commentator said about 15 times, that since Huddersfield last won at Wigan, so well done to them. But I just feel that Wigan maybe fell in love with ourselves. We got battered more than a cod on Good Friday for that one. So next week, obviously, we are going to St Helens. We've got that game coming up. It could be a case after this week. It's which team's not as bad. But the only thing I can really take away from this saving grace is that we didn't get battered by 50, unlike like Saints did. So that's my only saving. But credit to Huddersfield and Wigan. You really need to pick yourselves up. That was absolutely atrocious. I don't know what else I can really add other than that is the worst I've seen them play since Hull FC last year. So if that's the bottom, then